Welcome and welcome back. So I have created a how to study RHIT study planner, and this is a planner just with all the resources and all the things I did to help me pass my RHIT exam on the first try. So in this planner, everything is interactive, so you can just click on the things and you can go straight there. For example, we're going to start off with resources. So I have a page for resources, so you can just click on resources and it's going to show you all the resources I use. Now the RHIT exam preparation is definitely a book that you need to have. Well, the information in this book is very important, but if you do not want to purchase it, that's okay, because most of everything that is on the practice exams in these books are on Quizlet. So if you don't want to purchase, or you just don't have the funds to purchase, or whatever the case may be, that's okay, because everything is mostly on Quizlet. So if you just can go on Quizlet, you'll be fine. Now, how I study is when I take the practice test, if I didn't do good on a certain domain, or it was some information on the practice tests I didn't know, I will go to the second resources, which is a health information management technology book, and I will go to that chapter and I'll read those things and make sure I'm grasping the concepts of those things, so I can be able to understand the questions and get them correct. Now we're going to click on it. Now all these things are hyperlinked, so if you want to go to the RHIT exam preparation, now it may be a 9th edition out now, so you can definitely get the updated version. I would recommend to get the updated version, which is the 9th edition, but the 8th edition is linked here. Also, the health information management technology book, that is also linked, so you can just click there in a circle with the book and you'll be able to go straight there. Now we're going to click on Quizlet, so you're going to click here and it'll take you straight to Quizlet. This is all the whiteboard, so all the whiteboard notes are on Quizlet, and whiteboard notes are just practice questions, concepts like utilization review, daily inpatient census, and all these things, and they have the definition listed. I'm not signed in, so you're not able to see everything, but if you sign in, you'll be able to see everything, and these are very helpful for studying, so definitely go over these, definitely look at these, and this would be a great help to you studying. You can also go to the tab and break it down in domains, which I recommend. Starting off with domain 1. So we're going to tap that in, RHIT, domain 1, and we're going to go there. And you will see all the sets for domain 1 to study. And you can just click on it and you study those. And that's how I actually prefer. It makes it easier to figure out what you know and what you don't know and what you need to study. Next resources is for visual learners. So if you are a learner who like to see things, or maybe you're just driving and you just want to take that time to kind of listen to something while you're driving to kind of study for the RHIT exam, then definitely check out this YouTube channel. Now these are older videos, but they are definitely very, very, very helpful. I listened to these videos, and some of the concepts that was on these videos was actually on my test, so I'm glad I listened to it. It helped me understand a lot, so definitely check out these videos. I know they may be old, but they're very helpful. And other resources are cram.com. This is one of the resources I used the day before my exam. I looked over these flashcards because I didn't want to overwhelm myself and confuse myself by studying hard, so I just looked over these flashcards, and these was very helpful as well. And another thing is the formulas. So a lot of people worry about the formulas for this exam, but honestly, I didn't have nothing but probably three maybe 4 questions on formulas or anything of that nature, and they're mostly related to like the FTEs for coders and things of that nature. So just look over there, but you should be fine. If you get all those questions wrong, it probably wouldn't matter, because there's not that many of these on the RHIT exam. Okay, so we're going to look through a couple of other things in this planner. Okay, and I have study tips. So these are study tips and kind of the layout and instructions of how to study and set yourself up to be successful when you're taking this exam. If you want to go to another section, you can just click on it on the side over here. So we're going to go to exam outline, and this is just going to tell you how the exam is formatted. It's 150 questions, but only 130 are scored. and the passing score is a 300. So it's just going to explain those things and and tell you what each domain entails. Okay, and we're going to click domain 1. It's going to take you there. Now here is the practice exams score where you can list them out at. Now what I did is I took each domain and I listed out my scores and see what areas kind of I need help on, or the things I needed to study, and I wrote those down. And again, I went back in the book and I just looked over and studied. So just take a couple of practice exams on domain 1 and just write down your scores, and then write down the things that you need to study. And I have a week where if you want to go in here and you want to just write down the things you need to study, or kind of like a study plan for the week. And then you got progress where you can track your progress, and in the week reflection, just the things you need to reflect on and things you probably need to go back and study, and that will be helpful as well. Right now we're going to go back to the home page, and I also have a score tracker, so each week you can write down your scores on your tests. And I do recommend you practicing each domain, but you're going back in and you're taking cumulative tests as well on all the domains together, because that's what the test is going to entail, and write those scores down as well. Now this planner is set up for 6 weeks, so each domain you probably can break down in a week and study every week one domain. But for you guys who have more time to study, then you can do probably 2 domains a week and take your test earlier. It only took me about 2 to 3 weeks to study and take my exam, and I was an early tester, so I did take my exam earlier. And we're going to go back to the home page, and on the home page I also have a schedule. So with this schedule, you can just each day, so with the 6 weeks you're probably going to have a little bit over 40 days. So each day you can just write down a day, and you can kind of write down your schedule on how you want to study. So if you want to study at 7, then just write down 3 hours of study time and dedicate those 3 hours to studying for the RHIT exam, and figure out just what works for you. This is the way I did it, but if this way doesn't work for you, you can switch up some things and figure out what does and what don't work for you. Priorities. What priorities are you focusing on this week when you're studying? Just write those things down to do, and just any notes. And also have a note session. So you click on notes. It will take you to the note section as well. So click on notes and you can go to your daily notes, and this is just a section where you can write down things that you may want to familiarize yourself with, and it just make it easier. So if you guys are interested in this exam and everything that I use to study, I definitely will link it below on how you can purchase it. Right now it is $9.97. So if you want to purchase it, just click the link in the bio and you can get access to it. And also I want to share the exam countdown, so I also put a calendar in here so you guys can just X out and count down your days until you're having your exam. And this would just help you like keep track of it, because I scheduled mine early, but the time flew by so fast, and before I knew it, it was like 3 days before my exam, and I had to buckle down on studying. So this is just a calendar as well. So let me know what you think. Comment down below any questions you may have, and I will get back with you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.